once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down, oh blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpoon and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
All right. Welcome. We are starting a singular session as myself and these two awesome people are going to sit down and play a game of something called Rapscalion that is coming out. I think you can get the Ashcan version of it on Drive Through RPG. And I believe the full version is either did come out this month or will be coming out in a few weeks. So you can definitely jump on that if you so desire after watching this. And there's also another one to play that we're going to be doing next week at this time if you want to jump in on that. But it's up to you. And a little bit of stuff is, while I've read and kind of gotten some of the rules, I'm sort of learning to run it as well as these two people are learning to play it. So we're kind of doing it all together. And this is kind of a testing of something that I'm going to be doing at Gen Con, which I will be at as well. So all of that, I'm going to review a few things I just told we reviewed offline, but we'll go back into this. And as a reminder, we are playing what's called the Ashcan version, which is basically just means it's a basic version. The full book will probably have more playbooks than we're going to talk about today, have a little bit more rules than we're going to talk about today, but it's a thing that gives us the idea of what the game is, ultimately. So in the world of Rapscalion, we have seas, and you've got a ship and crew. So as a pirate, you are allergic to restraint. Ergo, you choose the sea. Why would you want to be on land? It is nothing but restraints. So it's a bunch of people. It's got dangerous, unknowable magic. This is a fantasy story, and as we talk about this in a second, we may choose to downplay it as a group, or we may choose to get into it, but there's sailor superstitions. And of course, every superstition in Rapscalion contains a grain of truth. And while it's not going to be a catch-all way to break things, it is going to be a fun part of the game. And the rules of magic, if they exist at all in this world, are mysterious, obscured, and are known only by the Fates, which is the role that I get to play as GM. I am known as the Fates, and gives us a little bit of fun rules for that. Also, Rapscalion is a world of constant alchemy, which mostly means that things are ever changing based on your decisions. Appearances change, and we're talking about if you get a lot of money, your skin will turn gray, your eyes will turn black, and you get sharp teeth. Because to have the money, you have to be a bit of a shark. And as the characters, a lot of that they will get to choose as they go through this world. So your deeds affect your appearance, and therefore you will look however you want to look, essentially. And there is no hard and fast rules for that. That was just an example. And so again, whenever a player would make a choice where we would think, hey, is this an appearance change? We would sort of go, hey, let's talk about that. How do you think your appearance changes here? And that would be a discussion, not an edict. And just know there are various powerful people, and none of them like you. Most of them don't like you. And there's a few factions that we will get into as we create the characters, but I don't need to go over that. But with all of that, we're going to get into the first part of a game of Rapscalion, which is the part where you discuss stuff. So this game is all about talking, actually. This is a conversation that myself and the two players will be having, and this would be for all the players that you have. And so the whole game is using the conversation tools provided by this that's based around the Powered by Apocalypse system, which is a 2d6 that uses playbooks. And if you're not familiar with that, same type of thing. That's Monster of the Week, Brindlewood Bay, which we are playing this coming Tuesday, actually, again, which is going to be a lot of fun. But mostly with that, it's very player led, and what I basically said, which is it's meant to be a big conversation, not something where players are discovering something the GM has made. We're discovering everything as we play together. So it's a fun group game. And so with that, my two soon-to-be pirates, how do we want to play? What are some of the themes? We leave it sort of open. Just what are some of the themes of pirating we'd love to be in our world here?
Finding the treasure, definitely. You got to find a treasure.
Kind of like that treasure finding, either on an island or somewhere deep within seas or something along those lines.
Yeah. You have any thoughts, Jackie?
I was going to say treasure map.
So treasure map. You want to follow a map? Okay,
Let's follow a treasure map.
I like it. Yeah. Perfect. I love it. So we thinking it's going to be a dark foreboding? Is it going to be cheerful playground for scallywags? Is it going to be something maybe in between? What do you think of kind of that tone of this world?
I think you have to have some type of legendary sea monster out there, and
Yeah, maybe in between. Yeah, I don't want it to be too dark, but you also don't want it to be just we're just getting drunk sailing the high seas. Is that a rock? Nah, that's not a rock.
All right. Is there any media that has to do with pirating that we can post as the too dark?
Oh.
As an example.
Pirates that are too dark.
I was thinking as an example because that gives us, because we can say that it's nice to kind of be like this, like I saw this. That's too dark for me.
Oh goodness, I don't think I've ever seen any pirate movies or TV shows that are too dark. I was thinking something along the lines of I don't know if you've ever seen Black Flag.
I've never seen that.
I've not.
It's a historical fiction on pirates, and it's a show, and it's fantastic. You should watch it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But,
so what's good to know, kind of when you're saying you can't think of it, it kind of means if we can think of somewhat contemporary pirate things that we've seen, we know we're kind of in the right spot.
Yeah.
So you know, that's actually pretty helpful.
I don't watch a lot of pirate stuff. I've seen Cutthroat Island, and Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Muppet Treasure Island.
Nice.
Hook.
Yeah, I've seen Hook.
Yeah, that's what I think. I've seen that too. I think those are sort of the Pirates of the Caribbean is probably pretty close to. I think.
It's got the silliness, but it's also got the darker side as well, with the crazy monsters and stuff like that.
Right? Yeah. There's a point to it. There's stuff on the line.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. So even a Hook, man. Hook was. Hook was intense.
That was pretty intense. Yeah.
They were more intense than anything in the Pirates of the Caribbean, man. That was scary. The boo box, that was messed up as a child, I have to say. What in the world?
Are we aging ourselves right now?
I'm obviously aged. You just have to look at me.
Well, that's why I don't have my camera on.
All right, I like it. So let's do this. Will it involve a lot of magic? Maybe not so much.
I don't know.
Not a lot. No, not
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
of magic when I think of pirates, but then again, I don't watch a lot of pirates.
Which is funny because everything that we talked about had magic.
Yeah.
Really? Cutthroat
Yes.
Island had magic?
Well, no, I was talking about, we said Hook and we said Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the
right?
Caribbean and Hook both had magic.
Oh, I guess technically Pirates of the Caribbean had magic.
They
I
had
think,
mermaids and the whole Davy Jones and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, they became
think
immoral
of
because they
that.
stole gold,
Yeah.
I don't see that as magic. I think of that as like
Curses.
the
and-
lore of legendary, what
Gotcha.
people go to see,
Mhm.
and you hear stories, and these monsters are out there, and I don't know. I
Or
think
gonna
it's
be. Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah. So with the idea of magic, it's kind of like more that like superstitions are real. Is kind
Yeah.
of talking about like send them back to Davy Jones, yet
Oh.
Davy Jones exists.
I'm fine with that stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care either way. I like that stuff.
Well, yeah, we're making our rules. What I'm saying, we're making it.
Yeah.
So we're saying, that's sort of the level of
Kraken
magic we'd like.
exists.
Yeah,
Sirens exist. Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
yeah, I like it.
Just not like you can just go like wave your hands and like a fireball appears.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want. We're not thinking pirate wizards is what.
Yes.
Though, if you were playing Rapscalion, you could be pirate wizards. It's okay. We're just not pirate wizards today.
Not
is what
today.
We're saying, right?
Yeah.
This is what
Not
we're
today.
choosing to do. I think that's the thing. That's fun about this game. But we're going. Sounds like we're going fairly a little classic. Thinking of pirates, I don't know why like Popeye came into my head. That's so weird. There was like a big monster there too. I don't know. This is my strange one.
That's your white whale.
Yeah, it is. Do you envision... Yeah, so this next question. Do you envision epic ship battles, espionage and stealth, or politicking and charm? Or anything else? That's sort of the idea of the theme. We're just trying to get some questions.
I like the idea of like a ship battle,
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of sword fighting.
sword
Yeah.
fighting, ship battle. Yeah, like that goes with
I like it, yeah. That works really cool. And yeah, so I'll reread this. So we're looking for treasure finding. We'd love to follow a map. The idea of legendary sea monsters, supernatural forces of the sea. A lot of the old legends and superstitions that can form up have connections and that type of stuff. And we talk about sirens and mermaids, and we would love to get the idea of ship battles and sword fighting into this, and kind of a touchstone. Sounds like it's the Pirates of the Caribbean as far as our thought behind this. Is there anything else in this shared world that we just would love to say or put in or talk about?
I feel like we're already stacking it pretty much to the brim with this
Right.
2-hour session. I don't know what else we can fit in there.
we start off in port on shore and leave at a brothel or a bar or something like that.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
We're at a brothel.
There you
You got okay.
We're at a brothel.
We're at a brothel.
Damn it! Every game this week. Okay.
I tried not to, but I couldn't help it.
Perfect. I like it. Okay. I'm surely.
You asked what else we wanted to see.
I want to
It's-
see brothels.
I'm good. All right. Oh, I love it. So, yeah, I think that gives us a good deal. I like that show, actually. That does have a lot of like that type of magic. Pirates of Dark Water. That was a crazy cartoon. There,
I don't
Bobby.
remember that one.
It was not popular. It was not. That is the. It was a fringe cartoon. I don't even know what time it came on. I don't even think it had a regular thing actually. All right, so
The only cartoon I can think of that has pirates is One Piece.
yeah, the All right, so I'm going to do the best I can when it comes to the map thing. That's going to be a little weirder for this particular session, but in a game with this, what we would do, what I would do actually is based on a lot of this. I would make a map of the world, and then you would add to it. And we might try to do something like that, but we'll see how it goes. I think it's a little different, and if you'd play this among people, and again, if we're doing a campaign, I'd have everything set up, but a little different here. So, time to pick a playbook, my friends. We've got 6, and you do have the documents that I sent you in Discord, so you can look at this too. But as you go through, I'm going to tell people things, and you can listen to what I say too as we go through this. So there's the captain, which I'm going to say what you can expect if you're one of these, and there's other things to it. But if a captain, you can expect a lot of treasure hoarding, politicking, and lackeys in your adventure. Assume that you will be treated as a de facto leader and encouraged to be power hungry. The captain doesn't have to be a literal captain, but they act like one. And so you could get an ostentatious floppy hat or anything along that type. The other one would be the swashbuckler. Your average one, and certainly believes they're the very picture of dashing, dramatic corsair. Whether they live up to that ideal is up to you. If you are swashbuckler, expect a focus on epic battles, over-the-top drama, and relationships between crewmates. Assume these relationships might become intimate and passionate, but have a discussion with your crewmates about their boundaries. So we would respect all of those. And it should be said at this point, since we kind of got to that, we're definitely using our X card system, which is a standard here at the GM and I should say is a recommended standard in all. This game is by Magpie. All Magpie games recommend the X card system, and I really would recommend it for any Play by Apocalypse game because it is so free willing that it can go anywhere you want very quickly. And as the keeper, the fates, the GM, whatever it is, has much less control over those things than in something like Dungeons & Dragons. So it's really good. Everyone really needs to own equal pieces of it. So big fan of it for these types of games. I'm a fan of it for Dungeons & Dragons too, but I think it's, I don't know what I'm saying. I think it's necessary for all games. But Magpie basically says use it for this game. They designed the game with it in mind, I should say. Next is the Metalot. The sea makes simple creatures out of us all, and no one knows us better than the Metalot. You have 2 fists, thick muscles, and a stare that can turn a cat white. There's little you can't accomplish. If you are a Metalot, expect to rack up a rank and weaknesses alike. Expect to make relationships and break them messily, possibly breaking other things in the process. Assume you have less sneaky espionage missions and more all-out brawls. Next is the Mountebank. Shadowy, smiling men holding gambling chips in back alleys, bright-eyed, flashy magicians with dark fingers, laughing sea loons who wield daggers like conductors' batons. If you are a mountebank, expect the personal crises, weird shenanigans, and troubling subject matter that come with having an established demon NPC in your party and your head. Be sure to talk with the fates about your role-playing boundaries. Because being a mountebank means that you've made a deal with the devil and now you have to dance to its fiddle. But in exchange, you get the powers only the stupid and the desperate dream of, those of hell itself. So, with the discussion of our game, unless we want to modify some things, sounds like we'd lean away a little bit from the mountebank, possibly. Or depending on the playbook, we would, if someone wanted to play that, we'd want to couch that into less flashy things and more like maybe whether it's the devil's tongue or manipulating somebody, and we'd base it a little bit more in things that could be potentially explained away. I would say almost a la Mage the Awakening, if anyone's familiar with that game. So I think the last is Navigator. So The seas of Rapscalion would be difficult to navigate even if the stars didn't make you a little mad. As it is, navigators, stewards of the seas, and shepherds of ships, star watchers, map makers, and astrologists are notoriously loopy. But they're also in high demand. As a navigator, you know your ship better than anyone. You know the size of the ocean like your own heartbeat. You can coax your enormous charge through the thickest reefs and fiercest storms, and the stars will whisper in your ears the whole way through. If you are a navigator, expect less involvement in fights and more messing with fate from the shadows. Assume your presence will create more focus on the ship, the passage of time, and travel. Expect to face themes of alienation and social awkwardness. Now, it's important that you pick a different playbook than your crewmates.
Yeah, I don't recall you saying anything about the chronicler.
Hey. Because I missed it. There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
In a land where your thoughts can turn your teeth black, creating a book is a dangerous profession indeed. As a chronicler, you are delve into the most unknowable and intrinsic of the seaborne magics, the art of the page. More knowledgeable and certainly more literate than most of the sea's rabble, chroniclers trap their thoughts and feelings in books and let them loose as mighty jinn. Unfortunately, the more of yourself you put into books, the more reluctant they are to release you. If you are a chronicler, expect an increased focus on knowledge gathering, collecting, and long-term player-driven projects. Assume you will face themes of escapism and control, and that you might have to work to connect to your crewmates.
All right. What are you thinking, Jackie?
Out of all of them, I would say probably swashbuckling.
Swashbuckling. All right. I was thinking either the Matlot, because we're thinking about doing we wanted a little bit more combat heavy, right?
Yeah, that's what you had said.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah. No, we don't. We have somebody else that could be the captain. I'll do the Matlot. Is that the one where that's not as like debonair as a swashbuckler, but
the Matlot is where you. Oh no, it was the other one.
The Mountebank is the one that has the devilish and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matlot was, I think, yeah, like you use your fists.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Good. All right, so you do have yours, I think, in the documents that I gave. The play materials as well.
All right. Excuse me. All right, mark some stuff down.
Yeah, in the play materials, you will see your playbooks there. Okay, so we're going with the Matlot and the Swashbuckler.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Okay, so we can begin filling them out as it works here.
I'm assuming there's not a playbook we can fill out. It's just
Yes, it's in the well, what I do is I take screenshots of it and I fill it out. I edit it on my tablet and fill it out on my tablet.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is is the Painted Guild what I think it is?
The Painted Guild?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
All right, I'm in the Painted Guild.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
I
And
love it.
the ship is sinking as we speak. It is going to the bottom of the seafloor.
My special, I've chosen ink because I don't want to be a Cyclops or a Golem. So,
Okay. Awesome. So, since when I first started the whole Rapscalion thing, I did just check, and there are some updated stuff as well. So I did do crew playbooks. That's a little more colorful if you want to use those.
okay, let's see. Oh, there it is. Ship playbooks, crew playbooks. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, those are pretty.
So if you want to look at a quick start and you're watching, it is if you go to magpie.com/Rapscalion, you can for free download a quick start with all the stuff here. So it's all good. All right. So the yeah, look at the swashbuckler. I'm almost certain Painted because exactly what it means.
So I take all three of these moves then: the bond, flourish, and woo.
Trying to look at where those are.
And I guess the advanced ones are the ones you only get on level up. But the playbook ones you get at the start, based on what I'm reading.
I wonder, did the playbooks, is it the same ones as the other one? Let me look.
I'm looking at the original one. I don't know.
Okay, let me go to the original one then. Just make sure I'm looking at the same
yeah.
because I might not be here. Okay. Okay, wow, yeah. All right, so let us, in that case, we're probably going to want to focus on the original one that I had sent. Because I'm already looking and they've changed a lot of stuff.
Oh, did they? Okay.
They did. So let's just, since this is what I sent, let's focus on it.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, Painted Guild, the Guild of Intimate Companionship. There you go. So the moves begin with all the basic merchant, and yeah, in addition, you get bond and flourish. Yep. And woo. Yep, you get all 3.
All right, so I've been marked with a tattoo of the magical sort with the fates. Decide what the tattoo can do and how it assists you.
So funny. It looks like they cooled Swashbuckler down in some of where they're like, okay, everybody, calm that down.
Yeah.
It's just a horny bard. That's all it is. I love it.
Cool. Oh.
A token of affection or the promise of a favor from an old friend.
Okay, though I have to say, I'm looking at even on some of these, it's really funny because they've got Big Damn Hero, the Swashbuck advance move. One is I'm not left-handed either. That's amazing. In the official one, there's Rule of Cool, which is really fun. Okay, so there's some fun stuff there. I love it.
Okay, so what does the skill modifiers, the blood, vinegar, polish, and spitfire, what do those do?
Yeah, so okay, very cool. Yep, let's get to that. Back to those. Oops, it's my right book here. There it is. Okay, so yeah. Blood is your liquid courage. It's what gets your blood boiling. When your wits and wisdom escape you, you're left with your will to survive and the pants you woke up in. And you'd best use both. Use blood when you face danger, make trouble, and act daring. Vinegar. On the high seas, being strong will keep you on top, but being cunning will keep you alive. That's you, too damn clever for your own good. Use vinegar if you want to fight dirty, outsmart your enemies, and know things. Sometimes dark things best left forgotten. Polish. Oh, well-bred, are you? Or just good at pretending? No matter. You've got more charisma than most pirate crews put together. With that swift tongue and sweet face, you're more dangerous than a sword. Use polish to talk your way in and out of trouble. Spitfire. Here's that special something. Not everyone has it. Those that do are best avoided by civilized folk. It's the spark in the eyes, a wildness that the spirits of this world and the next might notice. Spitfire is your intuition, your creativity, and your naked soul. Use it to twist your fate.
Okay. All right. So, what will my tattoo do for me?
Gotta find out. So you.
And it marks me as indebted to a faction of your choice.
Okay. Then I think it's more of a role playing.
It's been marked with a tattoo of the magical sort with the fates. Decide what the tattoo can do. X-ray vision,
Gotcha.
1 armor per session, plus 1d to sizing up, etc.
Perfect. Okay, so you got the Manalot. You look at the same thing you're looking at here. Is that your playbook?
Yeah, 1 starting special.
Your moves, or special. That's what you're looking at. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. So you're doing ink? Very
Yes.
All right. So yeah, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what sizing up means. I like the idea of it, like maybe 1 armor per session. Even though this is only a session.
Yeah, sizing up. I think that's I'm assuming it's a basic move.
Yeah.
Yep. When you size someone up, roll plus vinegar on a hit. Hold 2 on 7 and 9. They hold 1 as well. Spend, hold 1 for 1 to ask the following questions. What sorts of treasure are you carrying? How are you actually feeling? What's your goal here? What aces you have up your sleeve? Or how could I get you to blank?
Okay. Yeah, I like that idea. The sizing up.
Okay.
+1 to sizing up. Yeah.
So let me get back down to the net a lot. Yes, you'd want to remember that. So that's +1 dice to sizing up.
Okay. Yeah.
Now assists you. So
Alright.
yeah, so the how is sort of like what's it do? Is it like something that looks into their soul? It's like an eye?
Maybe.
Or
Yeah. Like an eye, and we're trying to kind of stay a little bit away from the magic type thing. So maybe it's like it's more like it's so creepy. I guess it's just a really creepy looking eye, and it looks like it's staring into their soul. So they're just kind of like show all their cards. Does that make sense?
yeah, that works. Well, that's something like a tattoo that gives you something internal kind of works, right?
Yeah.
Like even if it was magical, like because like we're talking about like not throwing fireballs, like this is like kind of that social.
Oh yeah,
like.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, just an eye that just kind of peers into their soul, and I just kind of know. I like that idea.
Very cool. And that looks good. Anything for our swashbuckler?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So yeah. So we kind of why don't you discuss your special there then, Jackie, and how you feel it works?
My special?
Yeah.
Special?
I want to hear this.
I think that's where you chose the Painted Guild.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Where did I put it? Here it is. All right. I'm trying to organize my character sheet that I'm kind of custom making here. All right. Yeah. I'm the Painted Guild. So I work for the Painted Guild, the Guild of Intimate Companionship. And you may take 2 guild from your work during downtime. When parlaying with a client, you may act as if every result above a 6 were a 10+. When a client or the guild asks for a favor, you are compelled to give it.
Right. Very cool.
I'm playing What's Her Name from Firefly.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
A companion. I love it. All right. So, the other thing that every playbook has are the kits that you choose. As in the book it says, forget the silly role playing. You're a pirate. Where's the treasure? What kits do each of you have? Is this stuff that you have with you or in your bunk and that type of stuff?
Give me a second. I was marking. Yeah, I have a signature weapon. I'm going to. It's heavy and blood. It could be heavy and blood splattered or quick and deadly. You know what? I'm gonna make it a heavy and blood spattered, and I'm. I think it's gonna be a warhammer of some sort.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a warhammer. And then I have a smaller sidearm, and it's just a cutlass.
Nice.
And a tiny loyal pet. And it's going to be. I'm gonna go with Rasputin.
Rasputin rises again.
Yes. A stick and poke tattoo set with a few scant inks, intricate piercings. Got a lot of piercings. A children's book of ABCs. One guild?
Money, basically.
Gotcha.
I think. Cool. All right. What about to yours, Jackie?
Have a ludicrously fancy cloak, a musical instrument, a collection of letters from secret admirers and old flames, pressed flowers, beautiful tawdry jewelry, a makeup kit, a small book of poetry written by a chronicler, and 2 guild.
Okay. So now we're coming to your name and look. So on look, it really can be anything. It just has to be the most striking and interesting thing about your character's appearance. Like when your crew looks at you, what do they see? It could be a wild red mane. It could be the huge coat, the chewing firecrackers, or whatever. Or it could be Andre the Giant, but with shark teeth, or blinks like a lizard. Or even it could be the most forgettable person in the world. And it could contain your gender, but it doesn't have to.
I have a super large trident hat.
Trident hat?
Isn't
Or
that what they're called?
tricorn?
Tricorn hat.
Just this big tricorn hat. Very nice.
What's your name? Mademoiselle Monroe. Oh no. Okay. Oh goodness. I just pulled a name out of my. Her name is Z. Yeah. And she has yeah, she's got a lot of piercings, like a lot of piercings, and she's really buff. She's super buff.
Very cool. All right. And that's what. Anything else that your crewmates would know about you after months on the high seas for either of you?
They would know about us?
Yeah. Because both of you have been crewmates for months,
yeah.
right? So anything
Yeah.
that the two of you would know about each other.
I don't know. I can't think of anything that comes to mind.
Well, I guess Z is all tough and rugged looking and everything, but she has a soft side, and she really likes flowers and all girly things, but she's too like. I guess she's just too masculine, and she thinks she just can't pull it off because she's so big and burly, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take the opposite then. I think Mademoiselle Monroe is like looks very dainty, but really wants people to fear her, and people just don't take her seriously when she tries to be intimidating.
Love it.
Very cool. All right. And then you have questions that you would read aloud, then answer aloud. That just kind of gives you, especially because we're doing just with two, and within it might not do all of them, but you at least should do one or two. You do have to answer the last question, the fourth question, though.
Okay.
Well, there's only one other player, so
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay.
So how many of these do we do? You said that we do the last one and one other one?
You could do one other one if you want to do that, or you could do some other ones. Just kind of how you feel like it looks like that.
Okay. All right, well, the last question on here is you begin with 3 rank to allocate to crewmates. Who do you have rank with?
Right.
I don't know what that means. But I assume it's going to Z.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And like my 3 would go to Mademoiselle Monroe.
Yeah, so you probably each would have 3 rank there.
Okay.
So what is rank? Is that like XP or is that a...
No, let me get to that really quickly. It's where it says it is, it's not quite there. So on just basic moves, health, last words, log. Rank and bond. Okay. So rank represents your relationships. You can have up to 3 rank with someone. You have a pool of bond with someone equal to your rank with them.
Okay.
So we close.
Yeah. And it replenishes every session. You can spend bond to help yourself or your crewmates.
Oh.
And you can also give rank to crewmates, a rival NPC, and each session you can spend up to 2 bond with that crewmate. Okay, yeah. So if you have rank with a crewmate, you can spend bond to assist or hinder that crewmate, add to or subtract 1 from their roll. You can't modify a move, you can't assist, like Last Words or Twisting Fate, which we'll get to. Or you can use them as inspiration and stand your ground. If you have rank with an NPC, you can spend bond to push them to greatness or force them to stumble, add 1 to any roll against them, or use them as inspiration and stand your ground. And stand your ground's a basic move.
Okay.
So before we do that, am I supposed to fill out the stats here?
You mean your blood, vinegar, polish, and spitfire?
Yeah.
Yeah, you choose your skill modifiers. It's like right underneath.
So what do these stand for?
Okay, I'll go back over that. That's cool.
I missed that.
It's all good. It's called learning to play a game. We'll hit that again. Let me get back up to that bit. I want to see how they say it specifically. Yeah. Blood is liquid courage. It's what gets your blood boiling. When your wits and wisdom escape you, you're left with your will to survive and the pants you woke up in, and you'd best be using both. Use blood when you face danger, make trouble, and act daring. Vinegar is being strong will. Vinegar is being cunning. Too damn clever for your own good. Use vinegar if you want to fight dirty, outsmart your enemies, and know things. Sometimes dark things best left forgotten. Polish is you're well bred, or you're just good at pretending. You've got more charisma than most pirate crews put together. With that swift tongue and sweet face, you're more dangerous than any sword. Use polish to talk your way in and out of trouble. And then Spitfire's that special something. Spark in the eyes, a wildness that the spirits of the world and the next might notice. Spitfire is your intuition, your creativity, and your naked soul. You use it to twist your fate.
Okay. So what might be a good weakness for a swashbuckler?
We don't get that right now. It's whenever we get it.
Oh, I meant the skills, because one of them has to be negative.
Well, I think your highest should be polish. Probably either blood or Spitfire's your second. What are your numbers in? What do your numbers say?
+2, +1, +1, -2.
Mm-hmm. There should be 3 sets there.
Yeah, the swashbuckler, you've got 3 sets of them. There's the +2, -2, +1, 0. The +1, -1, +2, -1, and the +1, 0, +1.
Okay, so yeah, I have the +2, -2, +1, 0.
That's the one you're taking. So you take that in order.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to take those in order.
Yeah, whichever 3 you take them in order.
Oh, in that case, let me take a look at this again. So I guess I would take the second one. That makes sense. I don't even know what that does, but I'm about to figure it out.
So to give you the +2 in polish.
Uh-huh. And -1 vinegar.
Uh-huh.
And
So that means that's the -1 in being cunning.
-1 in Spitfire.
Yeah.
And +1 in blood.
+1 in blood.
Yep.
Yeah.
-1 in vinegar. +2 in polish, and -1 in Spitfire. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
That'll be me.
Oh goodness.
All right. Okay. So good there, and then describe. It's time for the 2 of you to just kind of describe your ship.
Oh, we gotta do questions, don't we?
Yeah, sorry, the questions. Go ahead do the questions.
Unless we're doing health, I really don't. Do we do health or do we do? Or is
No,
that
you can do your questions now.
Okay. All right. Well, one of these is interesting because it asked me about a weapon, and I feel like I should have a weapon.
Do it.
So, in addition to my kit, I possess a signature weapon. So I'm going to take like a cutlass sword, and
It's your most precious and powerful possession.
yeah.
What's strange about it?
What's strange about it is it looks very girly and dainty, which doesn't help her at all.
It's got flowers all over it.
It was a present from her grandmother, and she doesn't have any other swords, so she's using this one. It's like, I picture it almost like having like those what do they call those things that you put on the rearview mirror, like the soft dice, something like that, like a little teddy bear.
It's got a little keychain on it, just a cute little keychain on it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I don't know what the keychain goes to. So this strange. It goes with like a matching diary that came with the sword.
I love it.
I don't know that. It's strange.
Okay. And then mine, I'm going to do the easiest one, I guess. In addition to my kit, I possess a token of affection or the promise of a favor from an old friend. And the faction this friend represents I'm going to say they were I'm going to say that they were the child of some noble that my family, the nobility is, my family have been protecting them, and then something happened, and I was like, nah, I'm out, deuces. And they were like, well, here, take this. And I'm going to say it's a handkerchief with their initials embroidered on it.
Ooh. Like any other questions you want to answer?
I mean, if we can, I guess I'll just keep giving.
Yeah, it's just kind of how you want to start, you know.
It says, "I know someone important from a faction. Who is it, and what do they feel about me?"
Okay. So you can do the Bucketheads, which is the
Bucketheads.
The Bucketheads are like the government.
Oh, yeah. There you go. I have a Buckethead. And the Buckethead is a client of mine. They are a governor or a something. Maybe a ship captain.
They've been trying to get you to marry them for years.
Yep. I'm like, nope, I want to be a pirate.
Captain, I like it.
I will protect a crewmate at all costs. And I think that would be because the reason why I left was because I failed to protect my friend from falling out of a tree, and they've been in a wheelchair ever since.
My. Like it.
So she feels guilty. She has to protect them. She has to protect her crewmate, which is her friend, Mademoiselle Monroe.
Nice. Alright, anything else?
I think we only have one more question, don't we?
Yeah, but I don't know. Superstitions, I'm just like, I don't know. So there's only one thing I could think of as a superstition for sailors.
Well, mine says I can choose a crewmate as either a great rival, a love interest, or a close companion. And they can take one rank with me. So does that mean me and Z can get an extra rank?
We can only have up to 3 rank.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I won't take that one. All right. So the last one is just the 3 rank. So that's all of them.
Okay, perfect. All right. So, describe your ship then.
All right. Okay.
It's a humble galleon.
It's a very piratey looking ship. It's got the skull and bones and the some statue on the front that's been carved out of wood. A single lifeboat.
Single lifeboat.
No, it's got some rowboats. It's got like the below deck quarters. And I'm just throwing stuff out there.
We also have a bunch of cannons.
Yep, we got
We have a bunch
two
of
rows,
cannons.
two floors of them. We got one on the bottom and one on the top.
Okay, so then we're a little smaller than a galleon.
Oh, we are? How big is a galleon? I don't know what this stuff is. I'm not nautical.
There's what should we name our ship?
Oh. Hold on. Let me see here. I'm coming up with some names real quick.
Yeah, you definitely want a name.
I'm only thinking the ones of names that I've already heard in all of your other games.
There's the Queen Anne's Revenge. I feel like that one's taken.
That one has been taken, yes.
Yeah. Let's see. What else can I say? The Raven's Claw. Get it? Raven's Claw. No.
Oh, I know it could be the Hufflepuffs.
The Hufflepuff. The Hufflepuff.
Iron Maiden.
The Jade Serpent.
Or the Shadow Dancer.
Ooh, I like that one, the Shadow Dancer.
There you go. Shadow Dancer.
The Shadow Dancer.
Perfect. The Shadow Dancer. All right. What's one cool thing about it?
The statue at the front that's carved out of wood is just a skeleton with her arms crossed in front of her chest and what looks like a rose blooming out of where her heart should have been.
And I also feel like the statue acts as sort of a compass. Like it reflects the light at certain points a day at just the right way that you can always tell which way's
way?
north.
I like that, actually.
That way we're not going to get lost unless someone destroys our statue.
Yeah, we will totally get lost.
It's made out of wood at the front of the ship.
All right. On the Discord, I do have, I think, the ship sheet that you can kind of be looking at during some of this. You don't have to worry about too much about it because we're going to kind of, I think, just go with it because I do want to make sure we get some play in here. But one important deal to Rapscalion, as stated, is your map. So I did put a link in Discord as well, so you can access the map on your own and draw on it. But I will present it here at the same time. So let's see here. Okay. All right. So what you get to do is mark important locations for your character.
Okay.
Where those were. So a few of the things where I have the green is where the Queen's government capital of this particular place is. The blue is where the sharks are mostly based out of, which is the kind of privateers and that such. And then the yellow is the Pirate Kings.
Hold on a second, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting in. There, I don't know all of this. Why are you asking me? I don't know my email or phone number or password or anything on this. Oh no. Okay.
You have a
never
password?
mind. I have a pass. Like it's like
What is it?
welcome back, anonymous.
This
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
saying your name is taken. Why? What kind of a?
It's like continue with Discord. I'm like I tried. I don't know my information about
Oh,
Discord.
wow.
Is there
We'll
another
try
way we
this.
can see it? Because it won't even let me in.
I mean, you can
without
see
coming
it.
up with some
You can
original-
see it on the thing if you want.
All
Or
right.
what thing?
Oh, on
on
the
the-
stream, on the
oh.
video.
Okay, that's what I'll have to do.
We're smart people. It's fine. Okay. So, where are we?
Where are you?
I don't know. Where's a port?
Where
Yeah.
is a port?
We're gonna put a port. Shit. That biggest island right there in the middle.
Yeah, the big island.
The big island in the middle.
The one that looks
kinda
like a
looks like a
ghost.
ghost or a stingray. Yeah.
This right
That
here.
one. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, want a northern port, a southern port?
Let's do
Eastern,
let's do it
western?
let's do it kind of
West or east?
on the ooh that's east-ish.
East.
Yeah, a little bit east, but in that little dip right there.
Right here.
Mhm.
Nope, up there.
Okay. Here's
our
your
port.
port. Okay.
Port
There-
Vivaldi.
Port Vivaldi. There we go. Amazing.
Yeah.
Anything else of interest? Where were you born? We can mark where your characters were born.
Oh,
Where's I born?
where was I born?
I was
um,
born in the capital city.
Okay. So we'll do pink for our character birthplace. So you were born here.
All right, and I was born the third one over from the capital city. In that little where it zigs, I want to go where it zags.
Wow. Okay. I have no idea what that here or
South.
south.
There. That's
So you're
fine.
kind of here.
Yeah.
My city looks like a green deer head. I like it.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's where I was born. And then, I don't know. We kind of have an X marks the spot for treasure.
Yes. Now for that, and this is where, because I am trying to practicing something for the convention, I'm going to come in here. Let's get a fun color. Let's do that one, I guess. Oh, we got to do a red X actually.
Yes.
So this red area is beyond where people sail.
Oh.
And in this adventure, someone's going to present you with a map, and they're going to ask you to go right down here.
Ooh.
So it's the dangerous place where the old things lie.
I love it.
So and we'll get to that. So what I'll do, because we're not going to have this all the way up here now that we've got the basics of our map here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. I want to screenshot it. I want to get rid of this little window. There we go. I want to screenshot it. I'll go ahead and get us a screenshot, and then you can have a little bit of representation. So
We're going to call it the Veiled Abyss.
The Veiled Abyss. I love it.
That's fantastic.
There we go. So now if we were going to do a campaign, what we would likely do is I would enlist art department, and we would make a real one on paper, take a picture, and then we would, after you guys did your pieces, art department would remake it on 3 other sheets of paper, and everyone would get one. Right.
Yeah.
That's what we would do. And then everyone would actually have a physical map that you'd mess around with, and we'd update each other's maps correctly. But we're doing a one-shot. So there is, in Discord, you can have your representation there. And also means... But, if you can't get into the drawing, the reason why I tried to do with the drawing was because, like, you're free to mark up the map.
Yeah.
Like if you get somewhere, hey, this is where we found this or whatever. It's this collaborative storytelling, basically. So, and in the game, Rapscalion, the map is very important because it would expand out and fill in as the game goes on, and we would start naming islands. Where's this thing? That island. This one right there. Let's go. That's when we would name the island.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Right now, all we got is Port Vivaldi.
Yeah. And I think, though, let's, even though I just did that, let me make another island, maybe. Now, let's not do that. We're just going to go with it because I don't want to take too much time. Okay. So, let me end this. Go. Go back to the book. Okay. So... yeah, the rack. Yeah, so there is things like armor and weapons that you can get if you wanted to add some stuff with like your guild or your coin, depending what you have. And services and that type of stuff. It's all contained. But let's go. So the moves in this, you do have your basic moves.
Mm-hmm.
Just a second, because my thing just decided to have fun again. There we go. There's strike or shoot, break in or out, use a dirty trick, stand your ground, hoodwink, parlay, twist fates, and then last words. Which is when you reach 0 health or take more weaknesses than you have room for.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you could possibly avoid death. Essentially.
Where are those at?
So in the Rapscalion play materials, it's on page 2.
There it is.
And then there's explains luck, rank and bond, the end move.
Yes.
Are those on the moves sheet as well?
It's after basic moves.
Mm-hmm.
Downtime moves?
So in the Rapscalion play materials, there's the fates, which is the first page, basic moves, which is the second page, and then it goes down to luck, rank and bond, the end move.
Oh.
And then the playbooks. Okay, so I believe then... basic idea. So, yep, I passed around. You all went ahead. We did the world map. You added your details. So it's good stuff. So one of the big ones here is the Twist Your Fate move. That can be used a lot. Get back to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can like remember something hitting in your pocket. You notice something overlooked that might help you. You can find a flaw or vulnerability in your opponent, or the weather, the wind, or the tides change, basically. So the way you make a move is by describing yourself doing its trigger. So if you want to strike or shoot, you need to be striking or shooting someone within the fiction.
Gotcha.
Right. The stuff. Any questions on any of the things we've been doing? Mechanics that we see?
Not that I can think of right now.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have more questions. Just getting it, and then cool. All right. In that case, we'll go ahead and take the break where I'll put some of this together, and we will come back and get into some gameplay.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. So, Sie are back, Mademoiselle Monroe, and Z.
I'm here.
Yep, I'm here. I'm here. I was double checking on my ship vernacular.
I'm horrible with it. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Mademoiselle Monroe, what is your ally's name again?
My who?
Your paramour, I believe you had. You had a buckethead person.
Okay. Let me think. How about something like Captain Avery. Captain Caldron Hawk.
Captain Caldron Hawk?
Yeah, that'll work.
Perfect. All right, so we're going to begin telling this. So just remember, be looking at those basic moves, because that's how you make the story move along.
Oh.
That is a big deal. Because remember, the way these games work is it's the player does things, therefore things happen. That's the whole deal here. So it's always funny with these. All right, I think then we're good. So, and what is? Let's quickly get the port name. And let's get the name of the establishment all of you were started.
It's Port Vivaldi.
That's right, Port Vivaldi, and the name of the establishment.
The establishment.
Yeah, the brothel we're in.
Brothel, yeah.
Oh. The resting. The resting waves.
Okay, in that case, we shall begin as we come over the Red Sea that is in our world of Rapscalion. On the port town here within Port Vivaldi, there is beautiful music that drifts about, played by various folk who have dedicated their lives to music. This dedication has led them most to have their instruments grown into their bodies. Some have strings that come from their fingers to their shoulder that they play. Others have hollowed out limbs that they can blow into fingers and pipe into themselves, producing a type of music that magnifies through their nasal cavities. All types here that make a beautiful sound, and it is in contrast to this as we look at the usual complementary resting waves. For within, we have someone who might have thought better before coming to such a place, though their official ship is much off dock. Captain Cauldron Hawk lies upon a table, blood from his head. and broken glass around as a bar fight has ensued. Of course, a glass had come across here rather early in the evening, as it is now. Someone recognizing them from arresting a relative of theirs in this somewhat rough area of the port, and it knocked him out cold as eyes turned upon Mademoiselle Monroe, his companion at the time, and made their leap towards her as well, possibly hoping to strike another dagger, in this time maybe into the heart of the captain, should he survive this said encounter. But that is when Z, her lawyer shipmate, saw these things as well. Z, as this person goes towards Mademoiselle, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna whack him with my own stuff.
There we go.
Yeah. So that would be striker shoot, roll plus blood. All right, and that's 2d6, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Blink. 9.
Okay. Very good. So on a 9, you end up tripping. This person comes forward. You get in their way, tripping into them, taking you both down. So actually, it's your choice. So do you trade blows, or do you put yourself in a bad position?
You know what? Let's trade blows. Yeah, let's trade blows.
Okay. Excellent. Whoom. And then, so you take a health there.
Alright.
As their fist comes across your nose, bloodying it, it moves back as you get more in a defensive position, able to hopefully protect more as the clientele here, everyone is turned somewhat violent, it seems. Now, Mademoiselle, we want to know what you're going to do. However, I want to let you know that as this has occurred, as his head hit the ground upon the table, there lied a envelope that it seems that he was looking at while he was waiting for you to arrive here with the drinks, and he was about to put it away just as things had hit him, and it has dropped open upon the table. In it, you can see the corner of what looks like to be a map, as well as an old burned parchment. Seems something that was rescued from something, and all that is scribbled on it is the words "the baited book."
Baited book. All right. So what's in it?
You're gonna open up the letter?
I'll take it.
Okay, very cool. Okay, so you quickly put it in. And what do you want to do in the insanity?
I will punch somebody.
Okay, very cool. Random person to make more of a fight? Or are you trying to do the ones that are attacking? What do you kind of want to do here?
I would. I'll attack the one that's attacking us.
Okay, so you come up side to side with Z. Let's do strike or shoot. That's blood.
Blood. Okay. Eight.
Okay, so do you want to trade blows or put yourself in a bad position?
I'm not sure what the difference is.
So trade blows. You would give harm, and you'd and they would get harm. Or you'd get in a bad position. So that could be I could do a weakness, or I could do something else.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll trade blows.
Okay. Very good. Then I think, unless otherwise, I think your fist is going to be 1 harm there.
All right.
As you punch this person, and they will take their foot and kick you right in the ribs, inflicting 1 to you.
Okay. So that's on health?
Yes.
And what are the... There's 3 health that aren't bolded. What does that mean?
Right. So... Yes, I believe... Let me look at this real quick. We'll get to that specifically. Brain kind of went out of here. There we go. Okay. You start at the far right, and you tick down, and once you're below 4 health, you're in the dark, and
okay,
you are compelled to be done for.
So I marked the unshaded one. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
The one to the far left.
You start in the far right.
Oh, the far right.
Oh, the far right. Okay.
So what do the 3 unshaded ones mean?
That's when you're in the dark. It's when you're compelled to kind of give up, so that there's risk of being done for when you.
So
get
it's not
to
till
those
I
3.
get to 8 harm that I have to worry about that.
6.
1, 2,
Mine
3,
has 8.
4,
Oh.
5, 6, 7.
It might be 8 for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't
8.
realize it was different from the playbook.
Like I have 10 total, and the 3 are unshaded.
Yeah, so it depends on you. So, oh yes, for you, yeah. So it looks like you'd be at 8. Yes.
All right.
Well, it's very cool. The different ones have different healths. I didn't realize that. Excellent.
Yeah, mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mine's 10 as well. Yeah, okay. That's fun.
All right. What do y'all want to do?
I am going to. How are they looking? Are they still? Are they still up? Do they look like they're about to?
I mean, they've got 2 punches in them. They're doing all right. They've got 1 on each of you. They're like, all right, all right.
Well, I'm gonna do fisticuffs. My fists are 2 harm, close weapon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Da, da, da. Boink. 9 again.
Okay. Which one do you choose?
It says on a 7 and 9, you destroy something you didn't intend to harm or harm yourself in the process.
Oh, is that your fisticuffs move? Okay.
Yeah, that's my fisticuffs.
Okay, so you're doing a special move. I didn't realize. Okay, very cool. So you destroy something you didn't intend to. Okay, very good.
I didn't mean to break his nose.
Well, all right. On that, does it say your choice, or does it just say something you didn't intend to?
Your choice.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you take him real big in the face, and blood spurts out as his nose cracks. Reeling, that will put him to 4, which will say that's going to lights out this gentleman as he puts on the ground. As this happens, I will say that a person goes over to the captain and begins searching their jacket.
Oh.
What do you guys want to do?
All right. Out of curiosity, you say captain. Are you talking about our captain, or are you talking about Caldron?
Caldron.
Okay.
I don't think. Did you want to help him in any way?
Well, how many people are on him?
Right now, it's one person. They're like searching for something.
Okay.
On them.
I mean, I'll go over there, and I'll say, what are you looking for?
At this point, the whole place is kind of erupted into sort of a bar fight situation. Looks at you, takes out a dagger.
Nope.
Okay, what do you want to do? Well, what are you doing next? I'm so sorry. So do you want to do a move there? With what are you doing?
Yeah, I guess so.
Remember that you got to say when you're trying to do something.
Well, I don't really know anything that I'm doing. I'm kind of.
That's why I asked. That's why I kind of stopped for a second. Yeah. So I mean, trying to hoodwink them. Parlay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff to keep up with here.
Well, yeah, we're trying to play.
When you parlay with an interested party, tell them what you want. Okay. Yeah.
You want to
I'll try to do
offer
that.
something? You want to offer something when you parlay?
Well,
Yeah. Offer something and roll polish.
Okay. I don't have anything.
Yeah, so you can do something else. I'll just kind of
All right.
help you.
Okay. Crap. Well, I guess we'll just fight because I don't know how to. I don't think anything I have is going to work here.
Well, what would be your desired? What
I just want to know what they're
desire?
looking for. Literally, that's all I wanted to know. They're just looking for money or
That's size up.
size up.
So that would be you roll your vinegar.
All right. Oh, vinegar. It's a 5.
Okay, so that's going to be a miss.
Yep.
All right. So I think in that case. Okay. They quickly grab. You say that, and they get startled. They're going to grab this water, and it comes up and splashes all over you. This liquid that he was drinking. Maybe it's alcohol or water. It starts to burn your eyes a little bit. Your makeup starts running down. It ends up coming all over your dress. Your look is absolutely ruined.
Oh.
And from this, you can tell me you get to choose a weakness.
Weakness. All right.
So you got to mark 1 from this.
So these things in the parentheses, what does that mean?
That's how you get rid of it.
Oh. Okay, I guess I'll take drunk.
Okay.
It's the liquid. Just I'm not used to drinking alcohol, so they just
Yeah.
threw it
So
on
like
me.
it comes in and it comes like right into your mouth, I guess then. It's like,
Yeah.
whew. And it's like they meant to get it out of you. Most of it comes in, you just swallow it like, oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Very cool.
Can I grab her and try to break out?
Whatever you want. All right. So, This is good to kind of show. So, you are now drunk, which means this is compel when rolling plus vinegar. You bungle it and get a 6 or below result. When you are compelled to do something, your character must do it. You can't prevent yourself unless you stand your ground against the compel and prevent it from affecting you.
Okay.
So the next time you would roll, as long as you have this weakness, when you roll vinegar, you automatically get a 6 or below result.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna grab her and I'm gonna break out because she's drunk. There's a bunch of stuff. I don't want anything happening to her, so I'm gonna try and break us out.
Perfect. All right. So, what? Describe that a little more colorfully.
Yeah, I see this and I'm like, oh, you jerk. So I grab her and kind of hoist her over my shoulder,
Nice.
kick this guy away from her, and then see like this kind of split in the action and just head for the door.
Nice. All right. Roll some blood.
Yes. Blink. That's caught. I need to get me a new thing. 12.
Woo. All right. All right, son. Hey, you've got an in, so you've got an out. So yeah,
Yes.
pushes out. You push everybody aside. The whole thing kind of starts to implode in upon itself. The entire place just dissolving into bloody fights. There is the whistle of guards as some bucket stationed here, knowing their captain likes to go there, are starting to make their way as much as possible. Where would you like to go?
We're gonna go back to the ship.
All
I'm just
right.
walking down the street with her hanging over my shoulder.
Yeah, so while I'm hanging there, I just open up the letter and I start reading it.
Like, oh, nice. Okay. Perfect. All right. So, yeah. You open it up, and there is a little bit of a map mark. And what immediately strikes your interest is that the actual location that's marked is below the line of chaos here, where no one sails, but appears to be right on this latitudinal map, very precise location. And you do have this somewhat damaged fragment that says the baited book. And there are several journal pages. A lot of them are damaged. And there's like pieces of information. And what seemed to be lyrical and matching in some nature, though their placement seems somewhat odd. One says, in the realm of the tempest, where the chaos resides. Another, as you look through, says, amidst a hoard of treasures, there lies a book unknown. The baited book, they say, a wish-granting tome of her own. And another, as you pierce through here, listen to the plea, resist the tempting call of the baited book's decree.
Okay, we gotta take this to the captain.
What is this?
It'll make him think I'm a badass when I show him this.
You are definitely a badass, but what is it?
It's a letter that has a bunch of possible treasure places.
Oh. Oh yeah, definitely take it to the captain.
Because he'll think I'm a badass.
100% badass. Yeah, we'll go. We'll go now. That's where I'm taking you. Actually, is to the ship. So, and I think the captain's on the ship. I don't know. Well, did he come with us to the brothel? Did he?
You tell me.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Yep. Yep. I remember. Yep. He bought that really feisty one.
We should steal the ship.
Oh,
Because then he'll really think we're badasses.
We're not stealing the ship. We don't have the people to steal the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not. We're. This is not mutiny. We're not mutiny.
All right.
Yeah. How about you go? How about we lay you down for a bit? You're a little drunk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't tell anybody I'm drunk though.
I won't. I won't say a word.
Yeah, I don't want them thinking I'm a lightweight.
But you had so much to drink tonight.
I know.
Okay.
And I think it goes back and forth like this until we get on the ship.
Okay. You come and find your ship ready to go.
All right.
Ah, Captain, that was quick.
Very good. Describe what state you think the ship's going to be in.
Pristine.
There's probably guys and like crew, like groups of crew, either singing, drinking, or playing cards, gambling, but they would like some of them. There are some of them that are on watch, and some of them are ready to go at Captain's word.
Okay. So are you bringing the captain here, or is the captain already there?
Captain was quick, and he's already on the ship.
Okay.
Put me down, Z.
Okay.
Don't let him see me getting carried in.
Okay, I put her down, but I hold the back of her dress.
Right, that's how I get my discounts. He's long. They know me. I kind of go, if I stay under 5, it'll keep me under 5 guild, and it's a good job.
Yeah, gotcha. And I put Mademoiselle Monroe down, but I hold on to the back of her dress to keep her steady.
All right.
We got something.
All right. I think Mademoiselle throw some polish to hoodwink that captain.
Okay. I rolled an 11.
Ooh, very cool. That's, aye. You've got this. Well, Mademoiselle, you are a badass.
That's right. Arg.
So,
Oh my God.
I think, and I forgot. I apologize. What did we decide that that line was called? I think you said it, Jackie.
The what?
Where the where the red line was in the map.
Oh, the Veiled Abyss.
The Veiled
Veiled
Abyss.
Yeah, Captain, we found something.
This says talks about a wish granting book, eh? In the Veiled Abyss.
Like a genie.
Interesting, indeed. Only the stupid would go down there.
Oh, we're not exactly smart.
I know it's going to say it's perfect for us.
It is.
Yes.
Arg.
Arg, yeah. She knows. She knows, Captain.
All right, then let us be off. Anything we need to get before we leave?
I
Well,
think we stocked up when we got here.
yeah, I think we got enough food and cannonballs and munitions, and I got my sword tuned.
Thinking. Do you want me to go grab somebody for you to keep you company, Captain? Or are you good?
Not on the waters.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to double check. I think that's it. I think we're good to go.
All right. Okay. So, quickly, your ship begins to further to move down. You make sail, and a few days go by as you begin doing what it is you need, doing your ship rolls. Where do you find yourself usually doing things on the ship?
Well, if it's been a few days, I assume I lose my weakness and I get my health back.
Yes.
I find myself on the ship.
Yeah, it's resting. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would be making sure that everything is in tip-top order. The cannons are all working. Cannonballs are where they are supposed to be. Making sure no holes pop up anywhere.
Nice.
Doing grunt work pretty much.
Okay. As you, do you have something there, Mademoiselle, or no?
She makes up stories to some of the crew to paint herself as this badass who fought in a huge tavern brawl, leaving out the part about getting drunk and having to be carried out and only getting in one punch.
Amazing. Then, after a few days here, people are getting, and you get cred. We already had your thing as they go, right, Monroe? That's good to go. It's good to go, Monroe. As you sail further south, and so far you still don't see sign of the Veiled Abyss as of yet. And as wide as it is, Captain is making the best guesses they can get in order to further get to where the X would say whatever this book is, the baited book should be. It is around here that there's a bell that rings as a ship is approaching from the north, moving much faster than yours. Its sails look like are impressive and intimidating of itself, and you would never forget the flag, Mademoiselle, as I believe. Why don't you ever think you'd forget the flag of Captain Cauldron?
Because he put me on it.
Absolutely. We see the alluring figure of Mademoiselle Monroe approaching. Cannons are out on the ship as they have caught and followed into the open seas, possibly wanting to get back and stop whatever it is from pursuing whatever it is you've truly stolen. What do you want to do?
Well, I don't think we can run.
No.
Is it-
How
Is
many-
it?
Go ahead.
Is the ship bigger than ours?
I would say it is.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
How many knots are we traveling? I don't know what that means.
Not as many as the ship. So remember, you get your ship moves. You can man the cannons.
yeah,
You can
ship
steer the
moves.
ship.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about those. Hold on.
You have
Oh.
a ship sheet under the ship playbooks.
Oh.
Okay. Zigzag. No. Some moves that can only be used in your strategy. Man the cannons. I'll man the cannons if you want to steer the ship.
I was just looking at this. Wait, we have ghosts on our ship?
What?
Mhm. This is a magical world. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
we can ignore that for this.
No,
group.
I think that's hilarious.
Okay, where did you find that? I didn't see that.
I'm
Hold
looking
on.
at the ship playbook, page 2.
Oh,
Just
ship
looking at
playbook.
oddities.
There it is.
Oh no, we choose one oddity.
Yeah, so you choose an oddity. So
Okay.
we can do that now because I
Yeah.
like that we're playing already because I'm glad we got into this. So let's choose one of its oddities.
Okay.
Lineage, voice, or ghosts.
Let's see what these do.
I like the lineage.
All right, so the voice gives us a prophecy. Yeah, I think we don't
Oh.
need ghosts.
No.
I
kind of like prophecy too. Pertains to an object you seek, an enemy wish to kill, so you wish now.
Yeah, it might be useful for a one shot.
Yeah.
It depends because I guess there you're going to lean more into the supernatural.
Yeah, the lineage I think is really cool because it gives ship is fireproof.
Oh.
Or you can do 3 harm, 1 wreck, far fire, big dangerous. If we do the brass dragon headed prow, or the fallen star, which it shines in the presence of danger, unleash its power to have it show you the way forward or through. So either the beautiful rainbow wood of an extinct tree as its hull, and it's 1 armor and ship is fireproof, or the brass dragon-headed prow can breathe flame if operated, 3 harm, 1 wreck, far fire, big dangerous. That's a lot of words.
Yeah. That's fine with me because I don't know what any of that means. So that's fine with me. I was looking at the kits, and I assume we want the cannons. So either
yes.
one of the first 2. Well, what's that middle one? +2. What's that?
2 units of cannon, size 5 group of lackeys, enormous rippling sails stitched with gold, pitch black or immaculate white. Painted mermaid as a figurehead with jewels for her eyes, 1 treasure, a quarter galley, lined with lapis lazuli or stained glass windows, and a lifeboat.
So those, it says plus something, plus something, plus something.
+1, minus
for the
1,
kit?
and +1. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would go. Okay, yeah, that would go if we do steadfast, speed, and fortune.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we don't want a negative speed.
Nope.
But so steadfast, speed, and fortune. Well, Steadfast, what does that mean? Is that just like our shields?
So, what I think I see. Let's say ignore. You can get kit, but ignore ignore those for now. I think.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's again. I think part of what came out of the ash can.
Well, I feel like we might want the first one because it'll give us a +1 to navigating dangerous waters that are new, and that's kind of where we're headed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
We'll get like the dragon carving and
Yeah. Yeah, it's +1 to navigate new dangerous waters. Yeah, yep. I like that end. I think lineage probably I like the idea of having 1 armor and the ship is fireproof for this.
sounds good.
All right.
So we'll take the first of each.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Do we have to answer these questions? Why are we famous?
Yeah, I think that would be good to figure out a little bit right now.
Yeah. Very famous. Because we have Mademoiselle Monroe on it, of course. Everybody wants Mademoiselle Monroe. And they're jealous.
Oh, no. Yeah, well, we already have a name, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. How did you come to crew this ship? What great treasure is rumored to have been buried by its former captain?
A valuable set of jewelry that the captain either owned or
He stole off of the reigning or the last rulers of the kingdom.
yeah, it has the lineage of the kingdom. So it could change the fate of nations.
Yes.
Okay, very cool. I like it. All right, so you got a little idea of your ship. All right, so it gives you an idea of what you might want to do here.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I guess we either need to confront these guys or lead them into the abyss. Because I don't know if they're going to follow us all the way.
I think probably get rid of these guys because I think they will, because they're looking for what we took from them. And if they can't, and they might end up they might be like, hey, they could just lead us there. Take care of all the big baddies themselves. Or no, yep, that's it. That's all I can think of.
All right.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We're gonna shoot, I guess.
Okay. So give me some man the cannons.
All right, this is somewhere else. That's somewhere else, right?
Okay, so we're going to assume here, because I think I didn't where we're looking with this. When you're taking rank, I guess you would take your rank with your ship as well. So let's assume you have 1 rank with your ship.
Okay, so I'm manning the cannons. So +1. Ooh. 10.
Ooh. Nice. Then it's a 10 plus, so you can ignore consequences or hit a special shot.
I want to hit their main mast and knock it down.
Amazing. Yeah. Whew! It goes out and rings. Carefully aimed. Puts right into we see, like maybe she's want to do, the Madwell flag fall upon the crew as the mast dominoes down and the ship begins to slow dead in the water.
Go for it!
At this, yelling, I'm going to say, is the voice of the captain. It goes, Monroe! Get over here with what you stole from me!
I can't give back your heart. I'm sorry.
Well, that's going to be a compel.
That wasn't her. That was me.
Because of what she chose for Swashbuckler. So that means that since your client can compel you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
To do something, which means it's up to you what you want to do.
Okay.
If you want to resist, you could try to hold steadfast, or you can do it.
Okay. So how far away are they? Because I can't even get it to them from here.
Right. There are rowboats on your ship, so there are ways you could do it.
I can help you with standing your ground.
Well, I could try. I gotta show everybody I'm a badass. Let me see.
Stand your ground. Okay.
I'm going to use my playbook move, Heart of Gold.
Okay.
And give them an automatic 10 plus on standing their ground.
Oh. Okay. Well. Okay. So yeah. This would be because we're learning to play. I think when you would do that, we'd want to wait for a moment. Because when you stand your ground in the face of a compel, you spend X bond with someone relevant.
Yeah.
And explain how they're helping you overcome yourself. So I think let's get that RP and then you can use your ability.
That works.
I'd like to get that from Monroe.
All right. So what am I doing?
So you spend bond with someone relevant and explain how they're helping you overcome yourself.
What does it mean to spend a bond?
So when you took rank with someone, you got that many bond points. Mm-hmm. And you can use those to help them or to help yourself. And this would be a way that you do that.
Okay. So the 3 rank I got from Z are the ranks I have, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have to spend a rank to overcome?
You spend a bond, which is what you got from your rank.
Oh.
But yeah. Kind of thinking of like your blood pool and blood points. I don't know if you remember that from Vampire. You had your maximum blood pool and that's kind of what rank and bond are. And so you'd spend that. So normally you choose how many you're going to spend because that would be what's the modifier on your dice. But we know she's going to help you, so you can spend 1 if you want. But then you have to explain how they're helping you overcome yourself.
Okay. So I have to read what the bond says then, correct?
How am I helping you overcome this to not go and bring him the How are you standing? How am I helping you stand your ground?
Well, see, that's what my question was, because on my move set, I have bond. Is that what we're talking about?
No. Okay, that's a move that you have. This is a resource that you have. That's really confusing.
Yeah, it is really confusing.
So I get why you got confused. So now I know why you were like, what the heck are you talking about? If you look at... see, where is it on your deal? You don't have it. It's so weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's not on that. We don't have a place to mark bond.
Okay, so that's why we're all confused. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a theoretical. Okay, so you have 3 bond to spend.
Okay.
And that's not what you're talking about with your move. So you can go ahead and. So basically, bottom line is you want to describe how she's going to help you, how Z helps you overcome yourself in this moment with your client, the one that you're bonded to. This is a risky thing because also to not listen to your client, you're going to endanger that, which endangers your source of income, all this stuff. So what does that look like?
Okay, so Monroe is because of her being in the guild, stealing from a client is a big no-no, and she knows she can get into a lot of trouble for it. But she also doesn't want to capitulate here in front of the whole crew because she's really trying hard to make herself out to be a badass. So Z is going to have to help her. She's going to have to give her some motivation, some really talk her up here.
Excellent. Okay, so then since you're using your move, we'll go to your thing that you just help her succeed automatically, I believe.
Yeah, and I spend 1 bond with them and choose the option I marked, which is I give them automatic 10 on standing their ground, 10 plus standing their ground, and when you support or protect a crewmate. So I'm going to be like, if you bring this back to him, he's gonna die, and he'll never you'll never get that income again. And he's just, look at him, he's a fish in the water, fish out of water right now. We've got this, and when you bring it back to him, he'll love you even more, and he won't be mad anymore. So,
all right. So I spend a bond, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You have a 10 plus on standing your ground.
Okay.
Automatically.
Perfect, which gets you a hit. Okay. Now, so yeah, you sit there steadfast. You look into and resist his charms.
So I just look at him, and I pump out my arms, and I'm like, you can't get to me. I'm a badass.
I'm a badass. I just love the way you keep saying badass.
Amazing. Curse you, as you see him stomping and tearing up the flag with you on it, cursing the day he met you. And you darkened his door and other areas as he tosses it. And it, with that, I think, is there anything you'd want? You tell me. Well, how do you feel like you just get away? Do you feel like you need to steer around some cannon fire? What do you think this looks like?
I think they're probably distracted right now if the captain's losing his mind.
You're right.
Right.
We just slip away.
With that, you slip away into the open seas. This crazy thing avoided. All right.
Mademoiselle.
Yeah.
You really don't need that in your life anyways. Him losing his cool over you trying to get something for him is just a huge red flag.
Yeah, I know. But, I guess, when I become a lucrative pirate, I can quit the guild and everything and just make all my money treasure hunting.
Yeah, that sounds like the best plan. All right, where to next?
Indeed. So looking at your map, do you think you would head any of those directions? Do you think you'd go straight into more of the uncharted territory? Where do you think the next bit of drama happens in our tale?
Oh, map. There's our map.
All right. So have we passed by the islands yet?
Have you?
I don't know. Where did this encounter take place?
Where did it take place?
Oh, God.
Well, I guess probably right after we passed the western island and that kind of center area. So it's a kind of long trip ahead of us. So probably trying to get the crew all riled up and get them like really pumped about finding treasure and trying to help them not think about the fact we're going to the unknown zone.
The Veil.
The Veil. Z is going to just be a nuisance and start spreading rumors about things she may have heard about the monsters in the Veil when she hasn't.
Ooh. Polish for hoodwink, my friend.
Oh, what's my polish? Oh no. So I have a -1 on polish. So that would make that a 1.
Oh.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes and a 1. Okay.
Oh, I got the worst thing ever.
Absolutely. You begin to weave your tales here. And people listen. And as you keep talking about this place and weaving the stories, a name escapes your lips. One that you're not familiar with. Out of somewhere, it's Zazakel. You say it, and on this night where everyone is gathered around, torches burning in the night, as you're going past settled and discovered islands of the kingdom, you say this, and a brighter light shines around the tattered fragments of these.
What'd I do?
And there you see the one that said, the baited book. They say a wish-granting tome of her own. It grows in size, slightly, revealing more text. It creates almost like a reverse burn.
Oh.
As it now reads, amidst her hoard of treasures, there lies a book unknown. The baited book, they say, a wish-granting tome of her own, guarded fiercely by Zazakel, a most prized possession, a trap for the greedy souls who dare seek their obsession. And the crew becomes restless and scared. Not sure what to do next. And I'd say go ahead and I think here, actually, what we're going to do, so I'd say mark a weakness, but your everybody starts to get very scared around here. They're not sure what to do. And everyone keeps going, this voyage is cursed. This voyage is cursed. This voyage is cursed. As a result of this curse, whether real or imagined, is in everyone's heads, including all of yours. And the crew, including both of you, are cursed.
Oh no!
This is a weakness I am giving you that is not listed. The way to get rid of this is through witchery, and you cannot use luck.
Oh shit!
What would you like to do?
Oh, I done fucked up. Did anybody know of any witches or talked about witches? We need to get something. We need to get a good luck charm or something.
I might. Or I might know somebody who knows something.
You really?
Well, I got a lot of clients.
Yeah. Well, where do we need to go?
Well, I mean, they're not going to be out in the Vale, I'll tell you that.
Okay, well, we're still right here. We're not too far from the island chain.
Oh, yeah, I know a client there.
Okay. Which island?
That one.
Perfect. Okay, so this is amazing because they say witchery, but they do not define witchery whatsoever. So I love it. We're gonna decide what witchery is.
Yes.
All right. Tell us about this client, Mademoiselle Monroe.
He is a treasure hunter. And, well, he's not like a pirate treasure hunter. He's like a relic hunter. So he looks for priceless artifacts that he can put in a museum. And he is currently on this island searching for the remnants of an ancient civilization.
I see. Very cool. Then begin to tell the crew that this is what you must do. Where do you feel like you find him on this island?
Well, he's right now excavating kind of this stone area that used to be possibly an ancient civilization. And I only know that he knows about this stuff because he talks about, that he's come across witches in his travels and heard of stories with witches and knows that kind of thing, like witchery and whatnot. So we probably find him a little off the shore and in like an open area with looks like the remnants of stone buildings.
Okay. All right. So he's looking through all of these. He seems to be very much into his work, though when he sees Mademoiselle Monroe, he gets a smile across his face and comes on down and kisses your hand. Oh, what a surprise. I did not expect to see you till I made shore again.
No, I'm not here on business. I'm just well,
it's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's great to see you. So you see my crew back there, right? That's my crew.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're your captain.
Not officially.
Oh. The power behind the throne, I see. Very mysterious.
Yeah, I'm a badass. So, no lovey-dovey stuff in front of them because, they got to respect my name and everything. So
yes, must keep your secret.
Right.
I understand.
But I want you to come meet everybody so you can. Well, because we're looking for a witch.
Okay. Why do you need a witch?
Well, okay. So we found out about this curse, and we're trying to find a witch who might be able to help lift the curse.
I do, supposedly. Well, I've been researching these ruins myself, and beneath these very waters, there is the terror of Ursula the Sea Witch. Here in, I have it right here. This is stone runes. It's called the Petite Merperson, and it speaks of her great power. If you
Great.
wish. But she would be under the water.
Under the sea?
Under the sea.
Yes, wish it could be.
Under the sea, yeah.
But I mean, if you think it's real.
I mean, yeah. I if there's a sea witch, then we should. We got to figure out how we're going to get under the water, though.
Indeed.
Okay. Maybe we could be like throw something like a rock with a letter down saying, "Hey, Ursula, we need your help."
Yeah, we could write her a letter.
Yeah.
You
Does
know,
it, like give kind of a general location as to where this sea witch may be?
It says underneath the island. So I mean, if you want to go your letter plan, that sounds like parlay to me. And you'd want to write your letter, offer something.
What do we have to give?
Well, I have a book of poetry written by a dangerous chronicler.
Well,
so it's a dangerous book of so the idea that there would be some type of magic within the poems.
I wonder if the poems could fix the witchery problem.
well, why don't you look?
I'm going to look at the book and scan for curses.
So let's see here. So you're not making moves necessarily would do this. I think you're trying to twist some fate. So roll Spitfire.
Well, okay. And I think I can do a move here.
Okay. If you have one of your own moves you'd rather do, that's cool.
When I make a move with outrageous style, roll 3 dice instead of 2 and take the 2 smallest results to add a flourish. If you do so and succeed, I choose one of the following.
Right, which you can clear a weakness, yeah.
All right. I mean, I'll try it.
So I need you to try. You need to describe what you do to remove this curse with a flourish, and then we'll roll.
So she takes out her book and she gets up, stands up on a.
Remember, see, if you tend to help her, you can join in on this too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll help.
So go ahead, the two of you.
Yeah, stand up on a stone block, and I just start waving my hands and going theatrical, saying, "So, the ancient curses of the sea They are expellable.
I'll
So
grab
long
a.
as you leave.
While she's saying this, I pulled up a tuft of grass, and I'm kind of like not hitting, but kind of tapping them on the faces with the grass.
Oh, psh.
Not hitting them, not hard, just kind of
Right,
like,
yeah, like
yeah.
looks like a christening move.
Yeah. Yeah,
Whoa.
while she's doing this. Okay, go ahead.
All right. And I start leading the group in the sea shanty.
Give me like a line of the sea shot. Give me something.
Oh, God.
We hear one all the time.
Okay.
We could always go to the Wellman if you wanted.
Once brave pirates sailed with might until the curse caught us in their spite. Our hearts grew cold and our eyes turned black. But we can't leave. There's no turning back.
There's no turning back. There's no turning back. Oh, I love it. All right. Okay. So, let's see here. Now, I believe with the rank... Add a +1, I believe. You spend...
All right, so I'm basically rolling with disadvantage then, correct?
Yeah, essentially, yes.
This is bad.
You got this.
No, I really don't. Well, let's see what happens. Whoop! I just dropped one. Where did it go? Oh, it's on the floor.
Oh no.
Oh, I can't keep. Okay, never mind. Get this one. Here we go. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a 5.
A 5. Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Yep, that's a killer.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, with a +1, that would give you 6, which is still...
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, you got a 5?
All a +1 does is negate my -1.
Oh,
so
right.
I rolled a 1,
gotcha.
a 4, and a 5. So I got 4 + 1, and I got 5.
Oh.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So, in that case...
We're doomed.
Let's see here. Okay. I think we're going to go with this, actually, then. You begin to do this ritual back and forth. Thus, in a sense, deciding you have enough power, you have enough knowledge and strength, you can use these Book of Poems. You don't need silly old Ursula.
Okay.
And
I'm a badass, that's why.
yeah. As you do this, there is a thunder from above. The sky grows black. And first, you see squids swarming around your ship. Maybe it's working. But then they begin climbing and attack.
We're nowhere near the ship, though.
We're not on the ship.
And you're not on the ship, it comes on the shore as you gather. I thought you were doing this with the crew on the shore. She was hitting everybody with the grass. You got them onto the shore. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Then
Yes,
they begin.
We're off
and
the
it-
coast because the way it was described was we went up the coast, then we had to go up a ways to
Right.
find
Okay.
the
I
city.
didn't realize you brought your whole crew with you. That's why I was a little.
Yeah.
bit-
Oh yeah, I figured we brought people with us.
Cool. Awesome. In that case, crabs rush up from. They're going to attack you.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
All right. What do you want to do?
Z smash.
Let's go for it.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to strike. Oh. Let's see how bad this goes. 9.
Okay. Nice. So second and 9.
Stumble, trade blows, or put yourself in a bad position.
Yeah.
Don't know. You know what? I'm gonna leave that in your hands. I can't make a choice on this.
The crabs run and knock you over. You crush 1 and 2, but they have you on the ground where there's easy access.
Get him off of me! Get him off of me!
What do you
Okay. I will try to stomp one of them.
do? So that would be strike.
Seven.
7. Do you trade blows to put yourself in a bad position?
I put myself in a bad position.
Okay. You go to stomp 1, it cracks. The slipperiness of it causes you to fall flat on your face while Z's flat on her back, and they start to come and peer at your hair and your beautiful dress. So in this scene you have -1 ongoing.
Ugh.
Both of you.
This is so
In
bad.
a bad position. Until you get up, or until you do something and succeed to improve the situation.
Okay.
What do you do?
Gotta get back to the ship.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna break out.
What do you do to break out? Huh? Describe this for me.
I'm gonna be like, ah! Like use my warhammer as kind of like this. I guess this like a fan almost, as I push myself up, and I start like swinging away back and forth to make a path for me with all these crabs. Okay.
Roll that.
Oh,
Some blood.
blood. I need to get a new dice tray. It keeps making these talk. Oh, 8!
Amazing. Okay, choose one. Oh, the fates choose one.
Yes. As
Okay.
well, I choose one, and then you choose one as well.
Yeah. So which one do you
Oh.
choose?
I guess I'm going to attract attention from the other crowds.
Okay, so you attract attention.
They're
Okay.
following me.
Yeah. We begin leaving the madam, and yeah, I think you'll get to choose a weakness from this. As you kind of, because you're pushing yourself against the crabs, they're on your ears, they're going whatever you describe what happens and what the weakness causes.
I'm gonna go pissed. I'm gonna, when insulted, it says compel when insulted, fly into a rage and do something dumb.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you're so upset. Should have worked. Um, very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go piss.
All right. So I think with that, if you showed his eye, y'all could be back on the ship.
I want to take the guy with us.
Just take him. All right.
So I need to woo him.
Oh, I gotcha. So what I do need you to mark though, I'm giving you the weakness zoologically challenged.
Huh?
Zoologically challenged.
That was from the failed ritual.
Oh no.
So
Zoologically challenged.
Is that one of your weaknesses?
Yeah, it's an additional one. Animals will make a ruckus or attack you if they see you.
Who's taking what?
That's you.
That's me? Zoologically challenged?
Yeah, I'm putting it in the Discord so you can read
No,
it. Yeah.
I'll keep Rasputin away.
How do I fix this one?
It would be shake or curse.
Shake or curse. And animals don't like me.
Yep.
Okay. So I will try to woo him.
Yeah. I'm gonna say specifically like any animals you would find on the sea. So like birds and fish. All right, so what does woo? Tell us the woo move.
When you woo someone in a social setting, roll polish. On a hit, they are now your love interest or companion. On a +10, they fall in head over heels and take 1 rank with them. On a 7 to 9, I have to choose one of the effects.
Okay, so let's roll that polish.
I roll 9. I don't know if I still have a minus or not, but I guess it doesn't matter.
I said until you clear this, so you've cleared the scene.
All right, so 9, I have to choose one of these. Either they're under my skin, and I have to take the swooning weakness with them. They're dangerous, so I'm put in a perilous position because of them. Or they can make me talk, and I tell them something they shouldn't know. Oh man, I want you to pick it because you
Okay.
choose one of those.
Okay. I think I kind of already did the swoon weakness with the other one, so I don't need that. But it's really interesting. I think as you are wooing them, yeah, you tell them something they shouldn't know.
Okay. So what do they say?
Right. Yeah, so we'll go through this. So you go come quickly, and I go, of course. Go. Oh, I could never resist your charms, my love. But please tell me, what are we doing? Anyway, I need to know. If I'm going to come, I'm going to be a part of this crew. I need to know. So I am a knowledge and researcher. I need the data in order to best help and make sure you're safe, my love.
Okay. So we're heading to the Veiled Abyss. All of us are cursed. And one of my former clients is trying to kill me after burning a flag that had my face on it. And I had to steal from him.
I see. Wow. Oh, maybe. Yes, I can help. Let's be off.
Yeah, but yeah. But only badasses get cursed, so just saying.
That is certainly true. Alright, because 7-9 is still kit. Yeah. So very cool. So they are now your love interest or companion.
All right. And so I get a rank back. Wait, no, I don't. That's only on a 10+.
Right.
But I can still use them later on for bond to get a rank.
Correct. You can do that later. Yeah. Because you have the bond move. Now you have a love interest to do that too.
All right.
Okay. What next, everybody?
Should we still ask Ursula for help?
You know, we're going to leave a rock with a note on it. And if she wants to talk to us, she can. But I feel like if I write it, the fish are not going to be happy because they don't like me very much.
Okay, you got a crayon.
Yes, you can use my makeup and paint it on this rock.
All right. We need help.
Okay. So are you going to parlay here?
Yeah. I'm gonna parlay. Oh no, polish.
So tell me what you write, and then let's roll power.
I'll help by giving her some of my love letters I've gotten from old flames, so she can add some poetic language to it.
Oh, nice. You're going to spend one of your bond.
Sure.
All right.
With a +1.
The most beautiful Ursula. We are in need of your finest assistance. And it says finest ass distance on the next line.
What do you offer?
What do I offer? You can have the book of amazing poems that Mademoiselle Monroe has. They're magic. Question mark. Your most devoted follower, Z, in a heart.
Okay. Roll some polish.
So so that help negates my -1, right?
Right.
Six.
Okay. I feel like something like this has happened before with the two of you. Okay.
We talk about we're your luckiest players.
We haven't even made it to the Veiled Abyss. We are so far away from her. We caused ourselves to get cursed.
Twice.
And then we screwed up the poetry reading. We got attacked by crabs. Now we're screwing this up.
You push out onto the sea, lover on board, and the rock left. Where are you setting sail? Are you going towards the Veiled Abyss?
Yep. Sure are. We are not doing anything on the way there.
Straight line.
Okay. On the 7th night.
Does that mean the... Oh, wait, no, I need shake a curse. I can't shake a curse.
Yeah.
Mine is take a breather.
You can take a breather.
Okay.
I'm good with that. On the seventh night, a storm whips up, waves crash, and there's almost a funnel of a cloud that hits down upon the waters. And then another and another. 6 in total as they begin to look like the moving arms of a squid. And within speckles of water and bits of cloud and even what seems lightning to make it, you see the upper torso of a woman with long hair that sits in the center of these funnel clouds of tentacle. See, darlings, I have your note. It was the poetry. Poetry, darlings, would be marvelous indeed, my poor unfortunate souls. However, I require something a bit more.
What?
What would you want?
Should you find this book you seek, this baited book, you will bring it back to my little island that you visited with your careless rituals and toss it into my waters. So I may have my wish as well. A wish for you and a wish for me. That sounds fair.
Does it?
I think it sounds fair. I mean, it's in a pile of treasure. Well, what we really need is a treasure, right?
Yeah, but I'm supposed to give it back to,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
or else I could get fired.
Oh. But I thought we were gonna retire you on this treasure.
Yeah, but what if we don't find a treasure? What if it's just the book?
And I guess we gotta go treasure hunting again.
Well, I mean, what's this curse doing to us again?
We cannot use luck.
Oh,
So if we fail a roll, then
well, I mean, I don't think we need to make any deals. I just think at this point we should just go on our way and we'll find another witch.
Okay, what I will say, yeah, so she grows angry.
Oh God.
You get that she will not let you leave without some type of price. Or you could try to escape. The point is she is upset and she...
Well, we offered you the book. Like, we offered you the book of poetry. That was the deal we were offering.
she doesn't like it. I guess my letter was not as beautiful as I thought it was going to be.
All right.
Is there anything else? Anything on board that you want?
I think in this you'd have to offer her something. Should you offer her anything on board?
Not, no.
Okay.
No. But I think we were just asking her if there was something on board she wanted. We're trying to open up the negotiations.
Yeah.
Because we've offered something, she doesn't want it, and now she isn't leaving. So we're trying to talk to her to be reasonable.
Okay. Well, so because you make these using your moves, so I would say, okay. So I guess if you're trying to, she's told you what she wanted. If
Can I try to woo her?
You're trying to woo her. Let me double check your woo.
You can
Probably.
have Monroe's hand in marriage.
So in a social setting, this is not quite a social setting.
Okay.
I think this is a bit more in a combative setting at the moment, but I think we want to figure out something else.
Can I try sizing her up?
Certainly can. Roll that vinegar.
And because of my ink tattoo, I get another dice onto that.
That's right. You basically have advantage.
Oh, that's really good. 13.
Nice. Yeah. Then you hold 2, so you get 2 of those.
All right. Where is it? Yeah. How could I get her to agree to the poems?
Okay. Okay, so you think of mer creatures, and you look at this, and just like others, the idea of sirens, they must like music or performance as well. You think a good enough performance of the poems in question could convince her of the art.
Oh. Okay.
I have a musical instrument.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me look up something real quick. Hold on. There it is. Yeah, not that one. Not that one. Okay, start playing. I'm looking something up. Start playing.
All right. So, Madame Monroe, Mademoiselle, takes out her, I don't know, violin and begins playing a song from the magic book.
Okay, very good. How we like to? That's. I feel like that would probably be a polish if you'd want to be the one deciding this.
Polish?
Unless want to make sure, unless Courtney had something she wanted a character to do, and Z's doing something, or helping, or how it works.
I'm helping. Just give me a minute. I promise. Why can't I ever remember the name of a song whenever I'm looking for it? You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah. So this is sort of like another part. Like she's kind of offering them this again, but with this added bonus. I think that's kind of what we're doing here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of feeling.
if you want to try to parlay, that's fine by me. It's just my parlaying skills have sucked so far.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. So I just roll.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you want to use a bond to give yourself a bonus, but
And did the help provide anything? I don't remember what was going on.
because I'm not sure if she's helping or not. She was.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I am helping. I'm singing the
Okay.
yeah.
Once was a ship that put to sea. That...
So are you spending a bond?
Yes.
Okay. So then so okay. So you do your polish plus an additional one.
Okay. 11.
Oh. Very nice. Okay. In that case, they take the offer.
Finally, we did something.
Thank God, because
So
I
they're-
can't find the lyrics to the song that I was thinking of. Okay.
As she sits, and then it calms down slowly, the rage, as she takes a moment and begins dancing. And she says, "Well, that is quite beautiful indeed, actually. Maybe it was more valuable than I knew, darling." And it's lifted up by the winds and rain and comes towards her. And she takes it, and all the curses are lifted from you.
Yay!
Oh.
As the rain comes down, as it washes, it's like grime begins. It's like the water hits you, and then like this invisible black sludge is washed away, or formerly invisible, it becomes visible and gets on your clothes, but then washes. And from the whole crew, the deck is filled with this sludge, but then the water keeps coming, washes it out and into the ocean.
Oh.
Should I press our luck and try to woo her?
No. No more.
Amazing. So I'm going to quickly address the players. We got about a half hour left in our time. What type of pirating thing do we want to get to?
Well, we got to get the treasure, right?
Yeah, we gotta get the treasure. That's like the biggest thing is we're like, we need this book.
Okay. So we'll go forward. All right. In that case, for anything that matters, it's going to be a few more days of travel, obviously, into this abyss.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, so much fun.
Sail to the abyss. So anything you need to do for that?
Oh, yeah, there's like downtime stuff. I was looking through the playbooks. Or the book. There's like downtime stuff. I don't know what, but yeah.
Yeah, I think for this, we'll probably want to.
Yeah.
Should we restore our health after downtime?
Yeah. Restore all health after downtime.
Yeah, so I think I think it's downtime that gets rid of a health that
Okay.
restores health, not anything else.
Okay.
So I think that will. It's all good. But I think this is officially a downtime. I think, as far as health would be concerned,
Awesome.
because it's enough. Nothing happens.
Okay. I can mark that off.
Hello, can you
Yeah,
hear me?
I take a bond to get a rank back, and I try to woo Z to try and so I can bond with her.
You're gonna try and woo me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I can get your rank restored.
Can you
Or
not
just
hear
one of
us?
Oh, can you not?
Can he not? No, Matt. Matt? Oh, he can't hear
Oh.
us. Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Maybe the
Oh no.
headphones came out.
Yeah. So how do you try to woo Z? Woo Z?
Oh, she has to try to impress Z. So I think she is going to. She's going to try to do something like real badass.
Badass.
She's gonna like take a bottle and like try to smash it on her head or something.
Oh no.
And like show how awesome she is.
You're gonna give yourself a concussion. Alright. This is gonna be fun. I love it.
Uh 9.
Okay.
So
What are the options?
all right. Either you're under my skin, which means that we take the swooning. We both take the swooning weakness. You're dangerous, so you put me in a perilous position because of that. Or you can make me talk. So I tell you something that you shouldn't know.
Oh shit. Well, we already know she's dangerous. Z is dangerous. She would, but she would never put you in a position to get harmed. So either the first or the last one. Should we make ourselves have the swooning weakness?
I guess so.
So what does that mean?
Okay. That means you're compelled to obey or impress your object of affection.
Oh, God.
And the only way to get out of it is to get a stern talking to or rejection.
Oh man. Okay. Okay.
But
Oh.
now we can take bond, so
Okay.
we both get a rank back.
Awesome. So I only have one rank because I've used 2 bond with you.
Same.
So. Okay, so now we have 2 bond.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm marking that on my sheet so I remember.
Hey.
Hi.
So
Something happened while you were away.
yeah. So Mademoiselle wooed Z and failed. So now we both have the swooning weakness. But we were able to get back our rank because of it.
Yeah. So we have two bond with each other and 2 rank with each other.
You know you shouldn't leave us alone in here.
It's all your fault.
So you've swooned with one another.
Yes.
Amazing. Okay. I'll continue. Right. So, and after this time, you sail into the dark abyss. As you first enter it, the papers that you have all grow once more, reverse burning like before. And many now read, in the realm of the tempest where their chaos resides, there sails a fearsome dragon where the wild sea collides. Zazakel the temptress, with scares of fiery red, a creature born of chaos, the terror of ships widespread. She dances midst the storm clouds, her wing a hurricane's might, unleashing tidal fury, engulfing ships in her eternal night. Sailors brave and foolish, their souls she seeks to claim. She revels in the chaos, forever stoking her dark flame. Of the additional words that see. Beneath the moonlight sky, a sailor's yearning grows to possess the power within, the secrets only she knows. But the baited book is treacherous, a perilous baited snare. To those who seek its magic, only sorrow there ensnare.
Okay, so one, it sounds like there's a dragon. Luckily, our ship is fireproof. 2, it sounds like this book is cursed.
The book we're looking for?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, we
So
need
no
another
reading it.
curse. Yeah. We need another curse.
I wonder why Caldron wanted it. Unless he's trying to put some kind of love spell on me.
All right. But as this becomes clear, so does the constant sailing of your trusty captain. However, I think one of you needs to do a navigate check to see.
What kind of roll is that?
Move. Well, actually, I should actually exit this way. I apologize. How is it that you want to go about finding this island? Because you're close.
Well, I mean, we've got the automatic compass from our ship.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. What was it? In it, yeah, the transparent crystal embedded in the ship's wheel, and it shines when near magic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Then following its shine, what do we imagine this island looks like?
Appears from beyond the misty fog, black rocks. The waves crash and collide. We hear them before we see them. And as they come out from behind the fog, we're super close. We might hit it.
All right. What do you want to do?
Stop the ship!
Hard to port.
Port. Someone to roll the steering action.
What's the steering action? It's a 2d6s plus 1, right? Oh, good. 6 plus 6 equals 12 plus 1 equals 13.
Oh, heck yes. On a 13, what's that give you?
I don't know. I'm
10
looking.
plus should get us something.
Yeah. It doesn't say anywhere.
I don't even know where it is.
I'm looking. Okay. Ship.
Yeah, I'm sure something really good.
There it is. Steer the ship on a 7 to 9. On a hit, you steer true. On a hit, you steer true. 7 and 9, you hit an obstacle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Okay. Why is this not working for me today? All right, so then that's what I want. Okay. Then you whoom, move. You hit hard to pour it. You're able to avoid the black rocks and find a piece to go aboard the island.
Lower the bridge. We're going up.
We're going aboard because you're a badass.
That's right. I'm going to try to impress Z by walking forward first.
She is enamored, and she hates to see you go, but loves to watch you leave. And then follows.
Okay. Pushing through. The two of you, Z and Monroe. You walk into the woods as of the jungle here, black and purple, with bits of pink that roll through. As you get close, your crew is unable to proceed. This is as if they're moving against a barrier that's invisible, separating the two of you from them. What do you want to do?
Shrug and keep going?
Yeah, we're going to keep
Very good. Moving through. You find a cave. And within, sitting on a pedestal, it's large and open. You take stock of a bounded book. Not entirely unlike the poetry, obviously written by someone who knew how to weave their words. But it's massive, as if it could contain generations of people's memories, of their wills, all bound in a single tome. As you contemplate it, a slight humming comes from the cave. As they sing a little song. Heed this warning, mariners. Listen to the plea, resisting the call of the baited book's decree. For I guard my treasure with cunning and disdain. A dragon's wrath awaits those who seek to claim their gain. And moving out of the darkness, shadow roiling heads. At once, there are 9 heads of fire that come from its back, and 1 from its front. But at the same time, almost against logic, there is a woman dressed in a scaly green outfit, skin tight. She smiles at both of you. Company, Pleasant company. Glances at Monroe. Trained company. Well, this could be more fun than it usually is. And there's a bit of terror as these two images exist at once, these two proportions within the same space, but still alerting. What do you want to do?
See,
Yeah.
I think I got an idea.
Yeah.
In that book, we can make a wish, right?
I think that's what it said, yeah.
So why don't we wish that we're like captains and we're the captains and we're off at sea right now so that we're out of here with all this treasure.
I like that idea.
Maybe I'll distract her and you can go into the book. I'll try to see what I can do with her. Maybe try to woo her.
This is social, so you may woo.
Oh God.
Oh no.
All right. So I'm gonna try to cover up what Z's doing by just kind of doing my best to keep her eyes on me.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think let's see what happens.
Yeah. Let's.
I like it. This is the game. As you come up and throw your gifts.
All right.
Describe and then roll.
Okay. So in order to keep her eyes on her, she's gonna do a bit of a dance and kind of just talk to her, keep her eyes on her, while hopefully Z's getting into the book. And that's what she's planning to do.
Let's roll.
Can I? So if I spend a fate, does that give me a +1 or no?
You mean a luck?
Yeah. Oh, that's a luck.
A luck is a +1.
Okay. So I can spend a luck if I need to.
No, actually. A luck gives you a +1 forward, so it must be spent beforehand.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll go ahead and spend it.
Okay.
All right. And I can only spend one of those, right?
Correct.
Okay. Might as well spend it now. Oh boy. Here we go. One dice doesn't look so good. No.
Oh no.
Oh man. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total.
Okay.
Which means, as I pull this up,
You just have to tell them something. It's still
it's still a success. It's just that I have to take one of these conditions with them.
Yeah. I feel like, I'm not gonna shush. It's up to you.
What?
I'd say I feel like it's dangerous. Seems to be the thematic, but you can do whatever.
Yeah, no, that makes.
Okay. I love it. I think. Okay, so do you want love interest or companion?
Let's see. I don't really know what the difference is.
I think it's really how you want it to be. You basically can control the next few minutes as far as her interaction with you. Is it going to be as a love interest or is it going to be as a companion?
Okay, I guess I'll go love interest in order to really drive this in.
Okay, very cool. I think it's really there so you can control your RP experience at any given time. Is the way they do that. So, okay, so she smiles, a little enamored. And as you step closer to her, She steps closer to you. Quickly, quicker than you would think. Your plan is to get, just as close as you would need to before Z could get to the book. But in a moment, it seems that the distance between you, not that she moves towards you or you move towards her, but as if the cave itself bends to both of your wills, or maybe just hers, as you're suddenly up, pressed against her slightly. Just touching skin, just enough to tingle. And you are at once in her two arms and between two of the maws, lifted up but on the ground. Again, the reality not quite making sense, this being too much to fully understand what is happening to you. But her eyes and yours are locked in this amorous moment. Z, what do you want to do?
Go up to the book, possibly open it, because I think she thinks she has to open it in order to get this wish.
As you touch the book, you hear a life changed must offer a bit of its own life. What will I write from your soul to allow you to make these changes? What do you want to do?
She immediately thinks about the friend that she left behind, the one that she was she wasn't forced, she was sworn to protect and failed.
Okay. Since that's your offering, I believe this would be parlay.
Okay. So I'll spend a luck too to give me get rid of that -1. Okay, that's good as I did that because that's a 7.
Okay. So the fates decide here. I will take this. And in this new world, I will take your first true love as well. Open, if you agree.
She'll open.
You open. And there among you, myriad lives spread out among your senses. All possibilities of those who have lived, of those who may have touched this as well, and using and churning these lives into any narrative. You realize you can rewrite something, you can make this wish. But I would like to check in with Monroe if there's something she would like to do. You can pass, but I just want to push this forward to you, Jackie.
I mean, I don't think there's anything for me to do. I'm kind of still distracting this lady and
just wanted to check in,
trying to make sure she's not paying attention to what's going on. So I just kind of start kissing her if she starts turning her head.
Yeah, why don't you hoodwink her?
All right. What's a hoodwink?
That's polish.
Okay. It's a 7?
A 7. So pick one. They'll catch on soon. You cause collateral damage. Your deception works too well.
Oh God. I mean, I think they're gonna catch on soon.
Okay. I think that works. So back to Z.
She rewrites that her and Mademoiselle Monroe are the captains on an amazing ship with lots of money, and Mademoiselle Monroe doesn't have to work anymore. Doesn't have to be in the guild anymore.
Okay. I'm assuming like on the high seas. Was that
Not
what
on
you
the
were
high
saying?
seas, yeah.
Okay. I know you would discuss and out of here on the high seas.
Yeah, and out of here on the high seas, yes.
And
Out
so I wanted to...
in the safe zone.
The name of our ship is the Badass.
Yes.
Sailing upon the badass. Yeah. I think the book's energy flows out. And there's a moment where this creature looks, and in the instance before that, Zachiel sees her prey, realizing she's immediately been distracted. Her siren's call turned a back on her by this impetuous mortal. How dare she be shown up and to escape no less? Her jaws now look hungry, want to lunge before this can come to effect. What do we want to do?
All right. Let's see. What do I got? Ugh. Oh. Oh, I can't charm her again, so
I have something I'm gonna use my bond move and to protect Monroe from a terrible fate. When I harm something, a crewmate yeah. Add 1 rank with them. I'm gonna protect a crewmate from a terrible fate. And add 1 rank with them.
You can look at this. When you protect a crewmate from a terrible fate, you add 1 rank.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
don't.
wanted.
It doesn't
okay.
make you add.
Oh.
It doesn't make you protect them according to that.
Okay. Well, I want to try and protect her, and yeah.
How so? What do you do?
Immediately, I see the mouth opening, going to snap. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna jam my my warhammer into the mouth so it can't chomp down.
Okay. I love it. I think.
Hey, can I help by like taking out my girly
what do you
cutlass sword and like shoving it up her chin to try to keep it steady on the other weapon?
Absolutely. One of you can roll blood with advantage. Let's do that. How about that?
All right, that works.
How about you?
I will. I got a +2 in blood, so yeah. Okay. Oh, that's so good. 13.
Oh my goodness. The 2 heads come to crush, but like her left and right arm almost symboling them as her like fingers almost become teeth in reality, as we see the shadowy maws, as the cutlass goes into one jaw, the hammer into the other. They begin to break apart nearly instantly, but it is that nearly in which the book does its work, grabbing the 2 of you in words and poems, and this far off friend memory gone from Z. The world changing. But more than the memory that's becoming gone, you see it before you, but instead it is being changed. or she's being changed. You suddenly see written out before you your friend who never knew you, doesn't get to meet you in this world, and the horrible fate that becomes her because of your inaction in her life. As the beautiful winds hit you both as captains of the badass.
Sitting out on lawn chairs, drinking mimosas.
With some tears coming down of Z, I think. Let's see how.
Yeah.
Z, what's your reaction to this? You're in this mimosa lawn chair, and you realize what it came for your friend as opposed to you. Mostly you now, instead of not remembering her, know what you've done to them.
Oh. Yeah, there would be some tears running down her face. And she just looks up and she apologizes.
What's the matter, Z?
Oh, just an old memory.
Wow.
However, okay.
I feel
Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like our flag, because of the way that scene unfolded, it's like the two weapons we used are like crossed. Like instead
Yes.
of the skull and bones.
Perfect. As we look, we see that even after these lawn chairs, there is a map with several ships' flags written, 3 of which you have your friend's name after a question mark. Perhaps you know who holds her. And we also see, just pushing past the veil of the abyss, a slew of heads carrying broken weapons, sniffing, hunting. And I think that is where we can end.
While
Oh, shit!
muscular, shirtless pirates are rowing our boat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Describe anything you
100%.
want before we go. If you'd like, we want to.
Yeah.
She just like clinks glasses. This is badass.
This is badass. Oh, Jonathan, I need my bunions rubbed.
Amazing.
Like another mimosa, thank you.
Okay. And with that and more pioneering to continue for these two, possibly we will end. Anyone watching, hopefully you learn to play, and as we learn to play a little bit, and that there is tons of fun ahead. We'll see you some other time on this channel with other things. I think next time is 10 a.m. Monday and a bunch of the Monday games. And remember, you can sign up at gmbalo.com for more games, which would be great. See you later.
Bye.